Bonjour, this is ZeRaider and welcome to the last video of Paladins, at least on this series. I don't know if I'm going to do something else. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do ranked or not. I'm not going to have my PS4 for long because I'm leaving, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, this is the second part where we're going to see the female heroes, and I keep putting quotation marks because they are female according to my point of view. You know how gender can be complicated, but anyway, that's my own definition. I'm going to go through all the damages I own and then the ones I don't. It's going to be probably shorter than the male one because they are less. It's not a 50-50 in this game. Anyway, I hope you're going to like it, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Let's start with the last minute edition. This is Lian. I don't own her, but she was in the rotation just before I finished recording, so I decided to try her. I put up, so the position 4, 3, 2, 1 are not real because, to be perfectly honest, none of the female damages are that appealing to me. They are okay or good, but that's not my thing. Tyra, Lian, sorry, is really good. Well, it's good, but I played only one game with her, so I don't really know. The point, she has a rifle that has 8 bullets. You can see me try all the things she has. So each bullet is actually quite damages quite a lot, especially if you manage to do the headshots. And she has charge shots. And already I forgot. Great, amazing. I recorded that more than a week ago. What are those? What are those? What are those? Well, I'm gonna have to improvise while watching this gameplay that I haven't watched since I've done it. Our reload is a bit long. There was a bug. There's audio bug, I remember. The charge shot, I think, is in AOE. Pretty good one. The weirdest thing is I actually had a good game with her in this. Oh yeah, she has a brawl, like an escape. You see this? It's really annoying, but yeah. So it's not. There is a travel time, but up. Yeah, this one is double for the charge and AOE. What's the last thing? Well, I don't remember. My first impression of her was quite good. She has, but she's kind of, come on, she's beautiful as a, like the character design is, she's ridiculously good looking. Yeah, rifle, fellow, charge. It's basically some charge shots. I will need to pause and do it again, but and the ultimate. I forgot. I'm watching at the same time. It's a charge shot, but like that is ridiculously strong. So everything is around the rifle she has. I think she's a princess for something or whatever, and she inherited this rifle. Everything is about this shot by shot. But look, it's 600, almost 600 per headshot, which is a lot. So she has a good kit. It's just fairly common. I think the ultimate is a dodge, then a big shot. Yeah, well, anyway. Not much else to say. I'm gonna let you and myself enjoy. Yeah, it's just a bit squish, to be perfectly honest. What could you use? The nimble, the Haven, like fairly classic. Because she fires slowly, I would use the kill to heal instead of the other one. Yeah, it's not a hit scan. There is travel time, and it's a bit slow. The projectile. So you need to. Wow, that was good. That was good. You need to be careful about your aiming, because you only have 8 bullets. They're really powerful, but also slow. So if you miss one, you might be in a troubling position. This game is not very representative because I remember it was really easy. Sometimes you have really hard games against the bots, and sometimes you have really easy games. This was really easy. but it was good for me. You can combo the shots fairly well. Like do normal, and then one of the special ones, which means she has a huge. This one is good. But I don't know enough. I would need to play with her a bit more to have a definite opinion. I'm pretty sure she would not stay in the 4th spot for me. I only put her there because I played only one game with her, but I'm pretty sure she would be quite enjoyable and satisfying because it's all about the aiming. So if you manage to aim properly, you have a very satisfying feedback and damage and general kills. But again, their damages that are much more consistent, so I don't know. I haven't seen her use that much. Yeah, this is the role. I was trying a more aggressive thing. Boom. Ow! And I took Drogo's ultimate. In itself, it was not a bad idea, but you need to be careful when you dive. So as you can see, we're almost already finished. I put only again team deathmatch because I didn't want to edit too much because I just came back from holidays. I didn't have time to do a lot of editing, so I just wanted something fairly straightforward, keeping full games. The good thing about team deathmatch is like the games are like 5 to 7 minutes. So like if I have 4, like a 30 minutes video maximum. Ooh, I failed, no? I think I failed. So she's a character that needs to be used again as a damage, like no front, like not in front, because she has only one escape, but can do a lot of damage. As you can see, I had the. Ah, she's beautiful. I think it's the last player. Yeah, boom. Tack. I missed this one. I could have done even more, and then I finished this one. Kanessa is the only female. There are 2 snipers in the game. You already saw one in the previous video. Skrill. She's one of the first characters I tried. I like her, but I suck. I suck too much with her. You need to be extremely consistent with your charge shots. She has the same thing as a Widowmaker when you need to charge your sniper shot in order to have damage. She has a talent that if you do a second charge shot in the upper body, it does 65% more damage, which is ridiculous. It's almost double. So she can do a lot of damage if you're good with her. I am not. As you will see in this game, I am not consistent enough to be able to play her. It's too bad because I feel like the gameplay is fairly satisfying and there's only 2 snipers in the whole game, if I'm not mistaken. But you need to be good, otherwise you're kind of useless. And okay, I can do a few kills. Okay, I can do a few. She has really nice escape. Like you can escape very far. She has zoning with mines. She puts mines on. I think you put 2 or 3 mines. You can put 3. I think 3. But it's very static gameplay. So the builds are made to reflect this. She can be devastating to a team. Because raw damage output is one of the best, but you need to land your shots. How does it work? If you shoot without looking, it's a rifle that is has medium damage. It's not that great, but the bullets go 1 by 1, and the bullets go by 6 maximum if you charge your shot to the maximum. That's why you see 24, but actually you can't do 24 charge shots. Up 4, is it 4? You see I'm using it. This is gonna be probably the worst gameplay of all the heroes. I kept it because I said I would. There are some times like this, like it was a nice double shot, but all in all I feel that I will never be good enough to come on. I will never be good enough to play with them, so it would only be like for fun against bots. But yeah, and to be perfectly honest, there are not that many Kanessas that are dangerous online, because it's like Widowmaker. If there's a Widowmaker against me in the opposite team, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all, because I know that unless you go into diamond, plat diamond, at the minimum the Widowmakers completely suck and then are a dead weight in teams. Kanessa would be the same. So ultimate is you can shoot as many times as you want, and then you see the characters on your screen. Like, look, is static. I can't get it. I suck so much. That was a good one, but he was not moving, and it takes me too long to actually adjust. So yeah, I do double kills, because every time you land a shot, you are likely to do so much damage that you kill them. But I miss too many shots. Maybe it's fine to miss that many shots. I don't really know, but I don't like it. I don't like missing so much. Most of the time in games like this, I like to have a good accuracy. Am I good enough? No, probably not. But yeah, there was a big lag on this. I don't understand why. Oh my god, this is horrible. But that was okay, fine. I don't know if it was the lag, me, or both, but that was a ridiculously bad part. So you can see why I will not play probably at all, or just for fun. But most of the time, if I want to win, I'm not going to take her, and I'd rather not have her on my team, to be perfectly honest. Again, she's not a bad character, you just, the level cap is too big, and I feel that the level in this game, from what I've noticed, and I haven't played competitive yet, is not as good as Overwatch, well, probably because there are not that many players. Maybe I'm wrong. And so, therefore, the player who play Kanessa are not good enough. Simple as that. I don't know, there's something with the sniper that I don't like. In this sniper, there's the laser. I don't know what I don't like, but I don't feel that is. That was a horrible ultimate. Anyway, that's probably the last time you see me playing Kanessa, so enjoy or not, it doesn't really matter. It's also too static. And most of the time I like mobile characters. So that's also why this is not my favorite. That was a good speed on this one. If I could do all my shots like this, I would be deadly with her, but that is not the case. And I'm sure I'm getting bored of waiting for them to pass through those. So I just like move, and if you move with her, but you're half useless. So yeah, not my style. Took a shot on a clone. I think she moved to the clone just before my shot. I'll take it. Risky, but why not? So it's gonna be the end of the game. A few play were adequate. And enough to show you. Oh, that was not bad. The solo kill. A few plays were adequate, but all in all, yeah. Serpentine. Okay, Tyra. I put her in second because I like her a little bit better than Kanessa. But honestly, she's a weaker version of Victor. She's only damage. Full damage. She has a rifle and she throws a grenade and stuff. She has zero escape, and this is really annoying. So for me, she can't run, she can't jump, she can't escape, she can't do anything. She can do a lot of damage, but that's the only thing she does. Damage. Like you don't aim, contrarily. So you're like this all the time, and then you have this, which is an AOE damage over time. And you have the a grenade launcher. And ultimate is you can shoot indefinitely for a while. I'm missing one skill. The R1, I don't remember what she does for the R1. Oh yeah, you can aim at someone to make them take more damage, no? Yeah. Yeah, the ultimate is that you can see. I'm not a big fan. especially because, like I said, I like a lot of mobility, and she has no escape or no mobility whatsoever. So yeah, she can do a lot of damage, but as soon as she's being pushed, she's gonna die. So she needs to stay behind, really behind, no risk at all, and just pepper from afar, poke, as we would say. Like, yeah, I should say, it's far too long. I don't have any escape. I can't stay until I'm in the raid. I need to move away. So this is a character I will not play at all. I should have put that Earl last, to be perfectly honest. I'm so negative about them. But honestly, the 2, 3, and 4 don't really matter. The Lian probably would be up there. It would probably be Tyra, Kanessa, Lian, and then my last character that I actually like. But it doesn't really matter. It's not really a ranking. Oh, yeah, she can do a lot of damage, but there are so many other characters that can do a lot of damage differently. That as soon as you get pressured, it's over.
Kit complete. Time to take charge.
I don't even remember what the aiming does. The R1. I think it increases. Not sure. I think it increases the damage that you deal to this person, especially. Okay, so if you're in a good position, ultimate can be really good because you shoot really fast for the seconds. Headshots are really good too. Like, she can do a lot of damage, but as I said before with Kanessa, I like mobile. I like a possibility of escaping. She doesn't have any. Look, I'm here. It's over. Like, if you have a buck, for example, or any flanker that decides, I'm gonna get her, if you're not protected, can't do anything. Can't do anything. Maybe you're gonna defend once with your ultimate, or maybe a few headshots are gonna help you kill the flankers. But only, like, again, like, they went for me all the time because she has the best damage output and no escape. So you deal with her first, and then suddenly the rest is a bit easier.
You are not welcome here.
Pew 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 pew. Ruckus did a lot of damage. I helped him, but yeah. Yeah, not much else to say. Character I'm not gonna play unless I don't have any other shots, which should never happen. So there are so many better choices. But you can see, like, they were grouped, and as I engaged, and they're all midlife, and then the rest. Oh, this is bad.
Victory.
Nah. And finally, we have a Cassie that is the only female damage that I really like. She has a versatile kit, so she has a crossbow, this one, that shoots 6 arrows fairly fast in a straight line, that do quite a lot of damage. She has an explosive shot, she has a retreating shot, meaning that the person that you shoot will get sent back, so especially when someone wants to attack your flanker, you shoot at it, and it's gonna go back, and then you can finish it. Ultimate is a non-damaging, but you know where everyone is, exactly like Widowmaker, exactly like it. And I'm missing one. Escape, the roll. That is a very long roll that can get you out of most of situations. That's a character I would play, to be perfectly honest. I like her gameplay. I like the feel of the crossbow. I managed to do. I can do a lot of damage with her and still stay alive by escaping. So either by pushing the enemies. What I try, I think it seem to remember at some point, is try to push them out of the stage. I didn't really succeed, but I think you can, because the push is actually fairly consequent, fairly big. Here I should have done it here, but I didn't, and I get killed. But I like characters who have a versatile kit, and she does. So, you know, fine by me. What to say about it? Why is it? Why? Oh, I think my speed. When I see everyone, my speed is increased too. She's a huntress, so you can be aggressive with her because her disengage like this is really like a human opponent would. Oh yeah, I remember to be annoyed because a human opponent wouldn't have been able to shoot me, but whatever. So you can either get the enemy to disengage or engage yourself, or you two at the same time, which means you can actually put a lot of distance here. I remember, I think it's my play of the game. If they are in a corner like this, this is ridiculous. Like they are in a corridor or something, you stay behind your flank or your front line and you just shoot them. Each arrow does a fair amount of damage. Whoa! I get Genos plus something. I wanted to escape and I managed. Our roll is really good. It's actually usually I just destroyed them. We destroyed them. It's already like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I seem to forget all the time that our roll goes that far, and therefore I bump in walls. But that doesn't matter. That's it. You saw it. You saw it. I did it there. Rewind if you didn't see it. But he was on the stairs, and I put an arrow and just throw him, which is as satisfying as, again, a comparison, but that's going to be my last one promise with Overwatch. Lucio, when you bump someone out, or Farah when you bump someone out. So this is the ult. You're faster and you see where everyone is, which can be very useful. More so on the objective maps. She's really good. She can be used as a flanker, completely used as a flanker, or a damage behind the front lines. She can do absolutely both. Because of her speed and of our possibility of engaging or disengaging. She's good against a group of people. She can solo if you're precise enough. Don't miss your crossbow. Arrows? How would you call that? I seem to have forgot. But I really like her. Yeah. I tried to push it, but if they have a shield, it doesn't work, and then I got taken by a Genos skill. A skill I really love. Here, I wanted to do, but he was a little bit too short, but I finished him anyway. Like I said, I feel at ease with this character, and this is a character I would use on a regular basis. I think the skill is reasonably interesting to explore. Victory. That was the last one. I think we're going to watch my play of the game, and it's going to be the conclusion after that. And yeah, the play of the game is the one I talked about earlier, where if they are in a corridor as a group, you can start with the explosive and just like, especially if you have a good front line in the middle, like Ruckus was trying. But even when it disappears, I'm still met half distance and boom, boom, boom. And now we are to check the female damage dealers that I don't have. There are not that many. So as you saw, there's Lian in a rotation, which is why you saw her. I don't own her, but yeah, that's what helped me try her. And the only two at the end are those two. Okay, so let's start with Vivian. Vivian has a nice design. I think, again, they like the big boobs, to be perfectly honest. And she has the haircut of someone who has to see the manager. But the cunning. So what is a kit? It's a light machine gun. Ooh. It's a light machine gun that fires really fast as a machine gun and makes you slower when you shoot. The same with the precision sights. It's improved accuracy, but you still are 50% slower. They don't stack, so your maximum is 50. You don't get 25. You know, at the 25% of your speed. I don't know. Maybe I should try. I hope she's going to be in a rotation. I'm not convinced about this kind of weapon. The sensor drone, well, it does what it does. You throw a thing that will tell you where the enemies are, which is fine. But in this game, it's not that important because you usually know where they are. Though, in order to know where the flanks are, maybe. And the deflector shield is a frontal shield. It's a personal shield that blocks fair amount of damage, especially for someone who's not a tank, and you can shoot while it's active. So like I don't have an example right now. And finally, the Sentinel drones. So you see that they are those are the drones, and sometimes they're sensors, sometimes they become Sentinels, and they shoot quite a lot. Each fires once per second. I thought it was only once per second, and has the 1200 health. So okay, the thing is, it's a damage dealer, it's fine, but why would I choose her is my question. But you know, if she's in a rotation, maybe I'll have the better idea. The last one is Widow. Widow is a bit of a weird character. I'm not a big fan of the design. I don't like small characters like this, but she's flying, and a kit is actually fairly cool. So she has a 1 of overgrowth, which fires like 500 damage every 75 seconds, which is not that great, but it's still 500. No, that's actually quite good. She packs a punch. Dead zone, she fires a spore that hurts and slows, and they can't heal for 2 seconds. So when you are in a team fight, when you are on an objective, it's really good. Flutter is a flight, and Seedling is probably one of the main part of a kit. You put a seed, it explodes, and then it spawns 4 additional seeds, and then it explodes again. She's perfect to wipe out objectives. And finally, the Fey Flight, you fly, which means she doesn't have any damage on her ultimate, but honestly, she has so much damage on her 2-3 skills that she doesn't need damage for the thing. And I think she can be, you know, kind of elusive and just fly around the base. I've seen her play. I've never touched her, but she looks pretty cool. And that's it. We've went over all the heroes that are currently in the game in 5 videos, so I think that's not that bad. I hope you like this series. I don't know if I'm going to do more videos of Paladins because of how my life is moving, and because I still want to try ranked to see if I could do it. So maybe I'll do it. Will I show it on YouTube? I'm not sure. Will I show it on the stream? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe to blah 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 and the blah blah blah. And if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to ask below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Allez, au revoir.